Imperialism and colonization is a big issue and can have many effects on different things like language and culture, and many continents, islands, cities, countries, tribes are all affected by this. What is imperialism and colonization, you ask? Well, this is the effect on language and culture in Africa from imperialism and colonization in plain English. You can think of this as you and all your friends are having a super fun party, then some random people come in and tell you you're doing everything wrong and completely force their way of partying onto you. This is kind of like imperialism and colonization. If that makes you sad, think of places like Africa. In the 1870s to 1900s, Africa was one of those continents to suffer the most from imperialism and colonization. Africa is the second biggest continent in the world, has 54 countries, and is one of the most diverse linguistically and culturally. Today, Africa is estimated to have 1,500 to 2,000 languages spoken. Sounds all good, right? Well, no. Before the 1870s, there were over 3,000 languages spoken. There were maybe hundreds, maybe thousands of tribes. Also in the 1870s, only 10% of Africa was under European control. Now 90% of Africa is under European control, and places like Britain and Germany contributed a lot to this. Over time, more and more white men started to come in and force their language, religious practices, culture amongst the African people. The African people really did not know what to do because they had no choice. Of Africa had no choice because they were outpowered and the white man had more people. Due to that, language and culture started to fade away, and countries like Nigeria, Sudan, and Cameroon are suffering a lot from this. Between all of them, they have lost 21 languages that are either going to be extinct or already extinct because of the European influence. And countless cultures were also lost because of this influence. So with the colonization of Africa, many of their languages and cultures were lost because of the white men forced their own ways upon them, making them speak their language and act how they acted. Because of this, Africa has lost a lot and will never be the same again.